That's right. David Widlak's loved ones and family members do not believe he committed suicide. We have learned that the family will have an independent autopsy done. How did David Widlak die? It remains a mystery to investigators and loved ones. But his family believes foul play was involved. They don't believe the husband, father, and Community Central Bank president would have harmed himself.
Is the bank experiencing financial difficulty? Yes. Was Dave under a lot of pressure as the bank CEO? Yes. But again, so are several thousand other bankers across the country. This is an industry-wide problem, not something isolated to Community Central.
We talked to John Donnelly, an expert in community banking who's known David Widlak for 25 years professionally. But he eventually became Widlak's brother-in-law when Widlak married Donnelly's sister Ann.
And this is a man who was conducting himself beautifully.
David Widlak went missing 4 weeks ago, last seen on surveillance video walking out of Community Central Bank alone. In the days before his disappearance, Donnelly says Widlak had expressed concern to his wife Ann over 2 prospective investors. He also shared that information with a private investigator the bank sometimes hires to vet potential investors. Donnelly says Ann Widlak told investigators about her husband's concerns as soon as he went missing.
It was not in Dave's character to say something like that. So that's where my sister took that comment and said, well, maybe there was something that was making him a little nervous about these 2 situations. And it was just unusual for him to be expressing concern.
It's unclear what exactly caused David Widlak to worry.
It's not clear whether he was concerned over the legitimacy of the investors, i.e. do they have the money, is it clean money, or whether he was concerned about his safety. And, you know, being a bank CEO is a very high-profile position, one that is in the public view, so it would not be unusual for, you know, a CEO to be concerned for his safety.
Donnelly says maybe there's something to that piece of information, or maybe not. Either way, the family just wants to be sure leads like that are fully explored. As for his sister Ann, Donnelly says she's surrounded by loved ones and focusing on finding out the truth behind her husband's mysterious death.
She is a very strong lady. And now I think her resolve is to get answers.
Donnelly says that they have been pleased with how this investigation has been handled, but of course they just want answers in how David Widlak died. We are told that that independent autopsy being requested by the family will be done later this week. Reporting live in Grosse Pointe Farms, Anu Prakash, Channel 7 Action News. Stephen, back to you.
Anu, thank you. Now, why did they indicate they're going to have this independent autopsy?
I asked Mr. Donnelly that. He said they are not disputing any findings made by the Macomb County Medical Examiner. They are just doing it simply for peace of mind.
Anu Prakash reporting tonight from Grosse Pointe.